Oh, is that the Stegosaurus is chasing the Allosaur? Oh, it got hit. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of CNC Productions. And today we are covering something I have wanted to cover for months. The final update for the demo of Prehistoric Kingdom, the long-awaited Jurassic patch. And this is a massive update to the demo, which I covered earlier on the channel. And if you want to go ahead and watch that, then you can just go ahead on my channel. And even though already it looked amazing, there was a lot of kinks to it. It wasn't quite as smooth or polished. This update not only provides the dinosaurs with realistic AI, finally, but it did a ton of new stuff. AI overhauls, crash fixes, bug fixes, added new objects, new fences, new paths, and 4 brand new dinosaurs, each with 3 skins. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and explore all that the Jurassic patch has to offer. I have waited for this for months, and also so glad that the Prehistoric update Kickstarter it went through, and it went through with $15,000 of stretch goals as well. So that the full game for Prehistoric Kingdom is set to be released either late this year or early next year. Fortunately, I have beta access, so I will be able to get it early, and obviously I'll be doing videos for it. And without any further ado, let's get in here. The UI has also been updated, and there is still only 1 map. Also, the map has been updated to look more realistic. I love the new menu design with the Tyrannosaur. Hopefully, or what would be nice, because I have done this, or I have got into this before, I'm just now recording it. But what I wish that they would do is each time you went into the menu, there would be a different dinosaur, like a T-Rex one time, or a Triceratops another time, or the Allosaurus. I am so excited. Let's go ahead and get in here. Okay, not too much difference to start with. However, the trees have been updated so that they're, like the draw distance has been updated so they look more realistic from further away. You can tell, models, super fantastic job. The grass and the ground has been updated to look more realistic, and yeah, lots of cool stuff. So first what we're going to do, yeah, so you can see here, this is the electric fence, woven horse fence, and it's electric. These are the wood fences, stone fences. They added a smaller kind of like top of the fence. Obviously this type with the windows. And then the metal fence, oh wow, this is new. This is the electric elephant fence. And then they have this very Jurassic Park-esque big dinosaur fence. So those are all the new fences, which I gotta say look awesome. As far as construction goes, it's still the same. You have the water pumps, which I'll build a couple. Unfortunately, you can no longer save your zoos. So every time you start the game, you'll be starting out from scratch. So I'm not going to be wasting time building a zoo. Instead, because one, I already did that in the first video, and 2, I just want to go ahead and take a look and explore the dinosaurs' AI and all that stuff. Still have a Jeep Transport that hasn't changed too much. Yep, same interface. Alright, but we're going to go ahead and, before we do that, new trops. Oh, this is new. A sauropod feeder. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, that's all the same. New shelters, no. And the nursery is still the same. Yeah, so no new buildings. The terraforming system is also finally been unlocked. So now you can terraform, which is awesome. Oh, wow. Just like in Zoo Tycoon. Can you go underwater? No, you can't go underwater. Alright. That's still pretty awesome. That's very Zoo Tycoon-esque. You know what? Alright, well... Alright, I'm just gonna get this lake out of here. I don't want my dinosaurs to drown. Okay, there we go, like it never happened. Alright, and now we can finally, after going through all the formalities, we can finally take a look at the new dinosaurs. Oh, it's beautiful. And yeah, you can already see here The nursery UI has been updated, and it looks a lot more polished, a lot more informative, user-friendly. Gives now that dinosaurs have stars, so common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Their diet, their sociability, their aggression, required space, and preferred climate found in the USA. Allosaurus, and this is, first of all, this is the first of the new dinosaurs introduced in this latest patch, the Allosaurus. Allosaurus is easily the best-known carnivore of the Jurassic period and one of the most common of its time, spreading across 2, arguably 3 continents in the modern world. They are tolerant of other members of their kind in their vicinity, but they rarely hunt in groups, if ever. They have a heightened desire for exercise, and therefore will do their best to find objects on which to practice their hunting skills. Alright, so there's the Allosaurus. Gallimimus is still here. The Tyrannosaurus is still here. Velociraptor is still here. This is the Camarasaurus, which is the first sauropod to be introduced to Prehistoric Kingdom, and it looks beautiful. It is an epic. Places USA. Prefer climate semi-arid. Requires space 8 square kilometers. Medium aggression. Wow. High sociability, and the diet is a herbivore. Camarasaurus is one of the most common sauropods found in North America, and the first sauropod ever to receive a skeletal reconstruction in 1877. Wow. Even though it was dwarfed by many other Morrison sauropods, it was nevertheless a large animal, and therefore their chisel-like teeth are more developed than in most sauropods, and therefore it processes the food it eats to some extent before swallowing, having little need for gastroliths or digestion stones. That's interesting. What's cool about that is there were a couple facts in there that even I didn't know about, and I think I've devoted half my life to reading dinosaur books, so that's pretty interesting. The third new dinosaur introduced is the Dryosaurus, which is the first small ornithopod, or actually, it's the first ornithopod period to be introduced in Prehistoric Kingdom. It is an uncommon, found in the USA. Preferred climate is subtropical. Aggression is low, not surprisingly. Medium sociability. Diet is herbivore. Dryosaurus was a fairly large compared to its close relatives, the Hypsilophodontids, where it is initially classified. It is a docile but very shy creature, so it isn't expected to approach visitors directly. That is cool, though, how it can tell you a little bit about the animal dinosaurs that will be introduced. They chew their food with no need for swallowing stones like other herbivores. Dryosaurs spontaneously gather in flocks when foraging, and it will readily alert any nearby herbivores of its presence of a threat if they smell it. Ooh, and the Stegosaurus. It is also an epic, place found in the USA. Herbivore, low sociability, medium aggression, semi-arid. The trademark triangular plates on the back of Stegosaurus make it one of the most recognizable dinosaurs in the world. Its main weapon, however, were 4 long tail spikes, more popularly known as stegomizers. Stegosaurus is also known for having a very small brain, and thus is not the brightest of dinosaurs, and its senses are less keen than in others. They are usually solitary, but a male and a female may stick together for a time until they mate. Interesting. Alright, now we're going to go through and actually place the dinosaurs and take a look at their new behaviors. And the biggest thing about this update is now the dinosaurs have realistic AI, instead of just walking around and just eating. They will actually interact with other creatures in their environment, and they will hunt now, instead of just wandering around. There are 3 skins, and also, you can take a look at its growth cycle. That is also probably my favorite part about this game, is the ontogeny. Like, have the dinosaurs, realistically grow up. That is so cool, because no other Tycoon game really does that, where you get to see the dinosaurs properly grow up over a long period of time. Because in Zoo Tycoon 2, you get a notification oh, your creature has grown up, and then it's just automatically an adult. Alright, so the first skin is a yellow tip, and then there's a pelt jacket, which looks pretty dang cool. And the scaly version is called Brimstone, and that looks pretty scary. Also, the soundtrack in this game is beautiful. Let's see what else we got. The Camarasaurus. This is the Canyon Ridge. The Ruby Garnet, which is pretty cool. And the Banded Limestone, which I love. I think that skin looks so cool. Alright, and the next is the Dryosaurus. That is a mud pit feathered pelt, which doesn't look all that feathered, to be honest. Scaly is the Riverside, which is my personal favorite. I love that particular color, the turquoise in the head. And the Pine Coat, which also looks pretty cool. Then the Stegosaurus. And that's the Forest Floor. Green Opal, which looks beautiful. And Creek Bed, which also looks cool, but it's not my favorite. Even so, I think that looks like a really cool skin. Alright, and that is the 4 brand new dinosaurs introduced in Prehistoric Kingdom. And to get a good look at their behaviors, we are going to put down an Allosaurus and a Stegosaurus. And we're going to give this thing the green opal because that's just my favorite skin. And I was kind of hoping to have some epic music in the background, so this soundtrack is going to kind of mess that up. It's going to screw it up for me. So instead of doing that first, you know what? Remove selected. We're going to explore. We'll do the battle first. Let's just do this first. There is a very, very. Of course, now that I start reading that, the soundtrack stops. The life of a YouTuber. And you'll also notice on the side here they have the Triceratops dinosaur, aquatics, and aerial creatures. And these two obviously will not be released. It'll be released post early access. And I'm placing all of these Dryosaurs because there is an amazingly realistic and just such a cool new setting for these kinds of dinosaurs. The Dryosaurus and the Gallimimus both do it, where the dinosaurs will actually like run and flock around in groups. Like they won't just wander around alone. And you can kind of only see it whenever there's a bunch. So, like all place selected. Let's place a bunch of Dryosaurs. We have our own herd now, but watch. And this is even more notable whenever a predator starts. Look at that. You can kind of see they're all kind of moving in groups. Like those two are moving together. They're all like kind of sticking together. Those two are moving together. They're moving exactly the same. That is so cool. I mean, they kind of bug out whenever they're, yeah. There are a few bugs, but there's really nothing they can do about that, I don't think. And yeah, so you see they're kind of moving along in groups. They're not going off in their own solitary places. I like the noises as well. So the Dryosauruses, they are a little bit buggy, but I don't think there's really nothing else that they can do right now. They're not going to be focusing on the demo anymore because their focus now is going to be on the main game. All right, now to complement the Dryosaurs, we're going to breed a forest floor Stegosaurus, a green opal Stegosaurus, and a creekbed Stegosaurus, and an albino Stegosaurus. Oh man, that would look so cool. I'm not sure if they did that though. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, they're so freaking beautiful. I mean, if you're a dinosaur fan, I mean, what else could you possibly want? I mean, maybe if it's... Yeah, that's a bit of a bug. There you go, like a real Morrison formation herd, except you have floating stegosaurs, which are even more special than normal. This isn't boding well. I think this creekbed stegosaurus is stuck. Oh man, that is so... This game is unbelievably gorgeous. It's just beautiful. Like you get to see realistic. Oh my gosh! Like I'm sorry. I had to take a screenshot. Like look at the Stegosaurus model. I mean, Stegosaurus is already one of my favorite dinosaurs, but I mean like this model is just so graceful and just colorful. I love it. The green opal is my favorite though. Okay, and now that we have a realistic Morrison formation group of animals, we gotta introduce some danger. And here we have our first yellow tip Allosaurus, which is... Ooh. And it's thinking. Stalking. It selected that Dryosaurus. The Dryosaurus is now running away. And look, they're starting to run away together. Look at that. Look at that. Look how cool that is. But then the Allosaurus, it's getting like confused, like it's not sure. Oh, is it really going to do that? Oh, oh, come on! I don't know if you want to go face a Stegosaurus there, Allosaur. Oh, is that the Stegosaurus is chasing the Allosaur? Oh, it got hit. Oh, it's almost dead. And they rest whenever they need energy, because you can see they have an energy bar down there. Oh, the Stegosaurs are acting aggressive. And now, whenever, also so cool, but whenever dinosaurs get injured, like you can see its health is really low. As this Allosaurus is doing, it will limp and then like try to run away. Isn't that so cool? I mean, I'm not sure if it's going to learn from its mistake. Like, you can see it's limping. And going after a stegosaurus was a bit of a mistake. I'm not sure whether those dryasauruses are just staying there. It's starting to limp. I think it's trying to go after that. No, it's not. That is so cool, and I'm just going to put this thing out of its misery. Okay, but you saw, though, how the dryasauruses, they were flocking away. Like, in groups. Like, look, they're all... That blows my mind. I'm sorry, but, like, no dinosaur game that I've ever played has that amount of realism in the AI. And this isn't even, like... This is pre-alpha. Like, this isn't even full release. This is the demo. It's this polished. It already looks this beautiful. I mean, this game is worth playing, like, as it is, like, right now. And this is, like, pre-alpha. That's the sad part of it, though, because this game is already, and it's not even in its early access yet, it is already far, far more polished, far more beautiful, far more, like, visually pleasing and, like, bug-free than Mesozoica, which is, like, already in early access. Like, I've seen Mesozoica, it seems like it's just terribly incomplete. Like, this game looks like it's in early access, and yet it's not. Like, that's just, they put so much love and time and effort into these, and it just looks so beautiful. I'm so glad they got funded on Kickstarter. Okay, and now we're going to breed 3 Camarosauruses. The Canyon Ridge, Ruby Garnet, and Banded Limestone. And also the ontogeny, like the growth cycle for the Camarasaurus is pretty dramatic. So you can see there it's pretty small. And like the older or the bigger it is, the more expensive it is, obviously. It just keeps getting bigger. Alright, we're going to place our first sauropods. Oh man! That's a black one. That's a melanistic. Well, there you go, guys. There is a black Camarasaurus. I would like to try and... Oh my gosh, they're so... Oh! Look at that banded limestone. Look how... Guys, I'm sorry, but this is like... This is breathtaking. I mean, you just like have to just sit here and just watch them. They're like calling back and forth to each other. Oh! No, not with airplane mode. Don't show that. I was just saying, like, this is like, oh my gosh. I mean, if the developers wanted to, like, give you a sense of, like, awe and just, like, looking at the dinosaurs, they accomplished their goal. Like, I feel like in Jurassic World, like, looking at the, like, that scene in the gyrosphere, whenever they're just, like, looking at all the dinosaurs, that's what I feel like right now. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Oh man, alright. We didn't get to have it in the last episode. Now with enough of that, enough with the herbivores, we're going to get something done that we weren't able, that we couldn't have happen in the last episode, and that is to have a Tyrannosaurus Rex versus Triceratops fight, because now they will actually, I'm going to give this guy a battle-ready skin. Let's do Crimson Frill. Also, they updated the... Oh, there we go, see? Oh, man. There it goes. It's not the most realistic, but I'm sure that they'll give it polished AI. It's running away. Alright. They also slightly updated the Tyrannosaurus's look. Like, they made its head a bit more realistic, which I think they did a pretty good job. Oh, man. Nope, T-Rex got hit. T-Rex has sustained damage. What's the Triceratops? Oh, the Triceratops is almost down. Oh! Oh, it's dead! That's it for the Triceratops. But will the Tyrannosaurus, like, eat its kill, or will it just sit there? Now, what would be really, really cool, and this happened in Zoo Tycoon 2, is if after a carnivore kills a herbivore, it, like, stomps on it and roars. That would be pretty, that would be a fan service, but that would be pretty dang cool. I'm also not sure if they can eat carcasses. Or, yep, they can. Oh! Oh! Had the meat chunk. That was awesome. Oh, that is so cool. A little bit buggy, but that is so cool. Oh, man. Seriously, this patch, I am freaking blown away. Oh, man. Now, there is also something else that I read in the patch notes, and I haven't tried it yet because I wanted to save it for this video. You can also sell dead dinosaurs for just as much as you bought them, which is kind of interesting. Let's see here. Yeah. Big adult carnivores can actually swallow baby dinosaurs whole. Oh, crap. Oh! Oh, my gosh! Oh, there you go, guys. That was a Dryosaurus. Dryosaurus that died. Let's see if I can actually get a good look at that. Maybe it can't do the Camarosauruses. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. It sees it. Run, Dryosaurus! Run! Oh! Oh my gosh. That's actually kind of terrifying. Wow, that is cool though, because I don't think any other zoo game can, like, dinosaurs do that. Wow, that is actually pretty scary. Oh, there he is, he's eating on the feeder. Oh, that's cool. That is so cool. You know what though? Let's see. We're going to get, real quick, before we close up the video, we're going to release 3 Brimstone Allosaurs and see what happens before we close up the video. Might as well go out with a bang. Because unfortunately, I've gone through pretty much everything that this has to offer, which is clearly a lot. Ooh boy. Now, will they hunt in packs, or will they just kind of branch off? Or heck, will they start attacking each other? What are they doing? What are they doing? Okay, that was a little bit weird. Oh, they do look, they're kind of going in a slight pack. What's that Stegosaurus doing? This animal has died. Oh. Okay, well, you know. Now that Stegosaurus died, and yet it's laying down. And the Camarus. Okay, I'm a terrible Jurassic Park person, but it doesn't look like the Allosaurs are going to fight themselves, though. So I'm going to see, can an Allosaurus kill a Camarasaurus? Because I'd be kind of surprised if it can. So we got a Canyon Ridge Camarasaurus. Oh boy. Oh, here they come. Oh boy. Oh man. Yeah, the Camarasaurus looks like it's trying to run away though. It's sustaining some damage. Fight back! No! No! Yeah. Ah, and the giant has fallen. And then they take a rest. Yeah, I think 2 Allosaurus is a little bit overkill for a Camarasaurus, and it probably would have been in real life as well. Here comes the third one. And it's just going to mosey on in without doing any work. My only other issue is that it seems like this side is a little too dark. Like, this side you're able to see its details, but with this side you can't see any. So maybe fix a bit of lighting issues. Yeah, so there's really nothing else I can really do in this particular demo, but you know what? I'm going to do my outro in style. Well, That, my friends, was the Jurassic patch, and I'm sorry, but I had to do the whole Jurassic glory shot again, because that was just way too gorgeous to just let alone again. So yeah, that was the Jurassic patch. A very complete and very just amazing update. I can't sing this game's praises enough. This game, like, look at this. If this doesn't just capture just the amazing, just awe-inspiring dinosaur, I don't know what possibly can. This is totally breathtaking. If you guys want to actually download this for yourself, it's completely free, so go ahead and check it out on Steam. Totally free. My only gripes with this is that obviously there are a couple bugs and glitches in the game, but nothing that can't be fixed, and nothing that I'm sure won't be fixed. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, then leave a like, and until next time, I will see you guys later.